Hello, and welcome to The Farmer Was Replaced. I've been looking at this game recently, and I think it would be an interesting one-off, just full playthrough that I could do. So, without questioning too much, we're gonna get right into it. Then click Start. So this window contains information about it in the game. You can move the windows by dragging them around. You can scale them. So go to the first program page by clicking it. Okay. So let's start out with harvest. Okay, and that gives us these. Hey. Because we can have multiple code windows. Then we have upgrades. So we have speed. And we unlock while loops. So we can do while true harvest. Okay, and then a colon. Okay. And this will just continually harvest. The execution speed has been doubled. The problem is that the drone now harvests faster than the grass can grow, resulting in an oversalt. To deal with this, if branches and the can harvest function is now unlocked, so if we only had true or false conditions, we can use this. Okay. While true, if can harvest equal true. Okay, and that's assignment, we need equals. Still need the colon at the end. We need to unlock operators first. Apparently. Let me read this again. If can harvest. Oh. If can harvest. Okay. That's interesting. So, we can unlock yield. We can also expand the farm. So now, we can also unlock bush planting. Grass is nice and grows automatically, but wouldn't be a bush. You can plant things to the plant function. The only thing you want to plant right now is a bush. You can pass the type of plant you want to pass to the function like this. So we do plant, then inside to put the entities dot and then the plant name. Call clear to reset the farm to all grass and reset the drone position. Okay. Then when it harvests, we can do move north. These all require wood. You can put hats on the drone. Okay, so what we did while true, plant entities dot bush. Entities dot bush. Can I make another one that just says while true move north? Oh, okay. So planted the bush, and then I wanted to wait if can harvest move north. Else, then if it can't harvest, it'll move up and move on. Isn't that neat? Now we just let this run. So we have used I did a little bit of writing. So we have 4 IN range. So what this is, so for each value in here, so we'll run this 3 times. It'll plant a bush, it'll move, and it'll harvest. If it can't harvest, it'll move north. Then it will move east. And you can see what this looks like. I'll press clear, and then we'll run this. You see right there, it has an issue where it plants a bush, but then it has one where it does grass, which is fine. I mean, it's not a huge deal. We can unlock carrots as well. We can unlock carrots, and then we can unlock senses as well, so you can see where the drone is. Oh, we can also unlock some hats. Change hat. What kind of hats do we got? Hats. Oh. Hats. Dot. Traffic cone. Perfect. Now he has a traffic cone. So now, carrots. Before you can plant carrots with plant into these carrots, you have to till the soil. This will change the ground to the grounds.soil. To till the soil, simply call till. Calling till again will again change it back to grassland. Planting carrots costs wood and hay, so these items will be automatically removed while calling plants. So you can see and they cost the plants on its own page. Okay. So, I have a plan for this. Let me do some writing. I'll be right back. Alrighty. And now, I have this script. So, you can see it maintains 3 lanes. And it does one of each 3. So, it does 1 column, which is 3 tall. It does if can harvest, it harvests. If the ground type is equals to soil, it plants a carrot. If it doesn't, it turns it into soil and then plants carrots, then moves up. Then it moves east, and then it does wheat, and then it does bush. So let's see what that looks like when I turn it on. If I clear it, and I turn it on, goes up, harvest the row, plants bushes. It's not very consistent, but it's enough to work. We'll increase the yield as well. And unlock variables as well, so we can store variables. And we'll go unlock printing as well, so we can do debugging. Then I want this. I want functions. I want to be able to define functions. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit, and I'm going to build up some materials. And I'll be back. Alrighty. So, with that, built up quite a few materials. So we can log functions. That lets us import things from other files. This lets us plant trees. Put on their growth. Sorry. Can unlock watering. Can also expand the farm more. Turn to a 5x5 and increase the grass yield. So this is most certainly broken, the script. So I'm going to rewrite these scripts. I'm going to think of something, or some stuff, sorry, and I'll be back. Okay, so we have a new script here. So we define every single kind of planting type. So what it takes to plant grass, bushes, carrots, and then we say for in range, and we also define harvesting. We define our X and Y dimensions here. We don't really use the Y dimensions, so I could remove that. So each one of these is a row. So the ratio we would plant would be set by what do we put here? So I could condense this probably, but I'm not super worried about it. So this will build up a lot for us to get our speed of execution up. We'll also be able to increase our yield of carrots like that. As well as unlock pumpkins. But we need to get the wood yield up, probably. Because it is not very good, to be honest. Oh, like that. And like that. Our problem is fixed. We let the carrots build a little bit more here. It is very satisfying to watch. Get some of the yield up. And then we'll probably get into doing trees. If I would each can we plant on grass or so. And you can use the divisible operator for trees. So I'll probably work on maybe a tree running script to get a large amount of wood, but that would be good for getting carrots up. So I might try that. I might try my hand at that real quick. And I'll be right back. Alrighty. So I've come up with the script. So what I've done here is I've removed the bush script, and instead we're doing two different scripts. So trees work as if they have trees on sides that are also trees. They grow slower, and it's up to, I think, like 32 times slower. So what this does is if it is not if the Y position is not divisible by 2. So if it's here, 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 or here, it'll plant a tree. And then it goes to this one if it's divisible by 2. So if it's this one, this one, this one, or this one, it'll plant a tree, and you can see. So now, over the breakpoint, makes a checkerboard pattern, then does a line of carrots, then repeats checkerboard pattern, then does not a line of carrots, and that'll just run. So with that, we can not upgrade that. However, we can increase the yield of trees. And now we can increase the yield of grass as well. Increase water. We can unlock sunflowers, but I'm not going to quite do that yet. So this is lists, imports. We can import stuff. Okay. Utilities. And we can increase the yield of carrots. We can get to watering a little bit later. We have that. And then soon here, when the carrots go up again, we'll be able to get our last speed upgrade. Now look at how fast he goes. So with that, I am going to leave this episode off here. If you all like to see me continue this and finish out the game, let me know down in the comments. I thought I'd try a little bit of a different game today. But with that, I do hope you all have good night, evening, afternoon, whatever it may be at the time you watch this. And I hope to see you all in the next episode, either of this or of Sky of Grand and maybe Star Technology. Goodbye.